Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I posted my first video last night. Let me know what you guys think. Send your comments. I also have Instagram. You can DM me there at Chief Fitness and Self-Improvement. Once again, it's Chief Fitness and Self-Improvement. So today we're going to talk about how are you going to start that self-improvement journey. You may have asked yourself, how do I start that process? Well, this video is for you. The first step is making sure that you are self-aware. A lot of us, a lot of people are not self-aware these days. They just go through life like a zombie, right? And you wonder sometimes, like, how is that living life, right? You just go through life without any feelings or emotions or nothing, right? That's the first step, is being self-aware. You might ask me, okay, how do I become self-aware? Being self-aware, you could meditate. Some people I know meditate and they have seen the benefits of meditating. I don't meditate, but you could start that process of meditating. Yoga, that's another good option. Another thing you could also do is ask trusted friends and loved ones. I said trusted, right? If you don't trust them, they don't have your best interest at heart, right? So trusted friends and loved ones, hey, what do you think I should work on? Are there things that you don't like about me? Any false issues that you may have with me, right? It takes a lot for us to get to that point. But when you do, you'll be very surprised at how much information or feedback you will get from these trusted friends and loved ones, right? So that's how you start that self-awareness, that self-improvement journey. The first step is being self-aware, right? Like I said, meditation, yoga, and asking trusted friends and loved ones, and then receiving that feedback, right? They give you that feedback and you can now go from there. Next step is taking ownership, which means being honest with yourself. A lot of us are not honest with ourselves. We try to tell ourselves that everything is good, life is good, because we are afraid to confront our inner demons. And if you're not willing or ready to confront your inner demons, you can't start that self-improvement journey. It's impossible, right? You have to be honest with yourself. Even if you're not honest with your loved ones and trusted friends, it has to start with you here, right? When you get to that point, then you're ready to start your self-improvement journey, because the rest is easy, right? My mom used to always say this. She used to say, you know what? You can lie to us, which is your dad and I, but you can't lie to yourself. That is so true. You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie, right? You can put up a front, whether it's a fake profile online, whether it's a fake job resume. Eventually the truth will come out. At some point, it will always come out. You can't lie, right? So you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be upfront with your trusted friends and loved ones that you've asked for feedback, like I discussed in my first point. Being upfront and being accountable, accepting that these are things you need to work on, right? That is the second step, is taking ownership, right? The next step is writing these things down, right? You have to write them down, because I know if you write things down, they become a reality, right? Whether it's your fitness goals, your financial goals, your dating goals, like, hey, what things do you look for in a woman? Like for me, I'm single. I write down the things that I want in my future wife, right? Or future life partner. I write it down. You know why? Because when I go on dates or meet women, if they don't meet any of those things I'm looking for, I know I need to bounce, right? And as I write them down and I remind myself every day, this is the kind of woman I'm looking for, eventually that right woman will come. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take patience, right? So anything in life goals, you have to write them down. I know when I've not written things down, for example, the grocery list. I'm sure some of you guys have not always written down things on the grocery list, and you get home and you're like, oh, I forgot this. You think, okay, I remember it. Because you're lazy to write it down, right? Mental laziness. We've all done it. You get home, you're like, oh, I didn't write it down. I missed something, right? I've done it before, right? So you always have to write whatever you want in life. good things, whatever it is, goals that you want to achieve, you have to write them down. Very, very important, people. That's how you get to that level. You're ready. Okay, now I've admitted that these are issues I have. I'm self-aware. I need to write them down, right? So that's very important. The last step is loving yourself. Loving yourself means picking up a hobby, right? Whether it's, artwork, going hiking, going to the museum, going to the book club. For me, I love road trips and I love going to the book club or a bookstore, read books, articles. I love road trips. I just came back from Ottawa a few weeks ago and I'm going to Montreal in a few weeks' time. So I love road trips. I love getting away from my comfort zone. It helps me to think better, to think clearly, to figure out my next moves in life, things I need to do, things I'm working on, right? So you have to treat yourself. You have to tell yourself, I love myself. Tell yourself good things like I'm handsome, I'm a big deal, I'm lovely, I will amount to something good. Don't let anybody put you down, okay? Very, very important. If you start to tell yourself good things, it will come to pass, and write them down too, right? And not just tell yourself those things about yourself, good things that you are, and write them down, but treat yourself. Treat yourself to a nice meal. Treat yourself to a glass of wine. Treat yourself to a nice road trip by yourself. Treat yourself to going to the lake, going to the beach, enjoying the water, the breeze, the simple things of life we take for granted. Treat yourself. Take a vacation, people. Get out of your comfort zone, right? That's how you start to love yourself and appreciate yourself. But you start by telling yourself you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're a big deal, you're lovely, you will amount to something, you're the best, and trust me, you will see your life transform like no other. So those are my steps for starting your self-improvement journey. Comment below, DM me Instagram at Chief Fitness Self-Improvement. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Next video drops tomorrow. It's going to be a great topic we're going to talk about. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. Thanks again for checking out my channel. I love you guys. Stay happy, stay positive, stay peaceful, and God bless you. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Peace.